What's good, everybody? Welcome back to Tales of Berseria. I'm Joshua Jericho, and my Let's Hit the Ports plan works again, I think. We're inside the inn at the Port Cadnix, very first one I went to, and here's a little thing. So let's see what we get.
Next weekend is Bunny Bonanza Saturday.
Bunny Bonanza Saturday? What's that?
I've heard of this. You eat a hearty, healthy meal of rabbit meat to help you get nice and strong.
You eat rabbits?
No, silly. The night of the third Saturday of every month, lonely people go to sleep hugging a rabbit.
Huh.
If you go to sleep with a fuzzy friend in your arms, you're sure to have good dreams.
No, I'm sure I heard that you eat them too.
You must be thinking of Rat Pig Roundup Saturday.
There's a Saturday for rat pigs too?
Yup. On the night of the third Saturday of every month, people who aren't lonely eat rat pigs to get nice and strong.
Makes sense. Rat pigs are great sources of nutrition. An amazing choice for anyone, lonely or not.
The secret to a happy family is Rat Pig Roundup Saturday. That's what I always say.
I feel bad for the rat pigs.
It has failed me! That was nothing at all. Oh wait, here's another
First
thing.
mate, sir, I heard an interesting rumor. Apparently Vortigern came under attack in the middle of reconstruction. The place was completely sacked.
Are you serious?
Any idea who did it?
They say it was a single demon. He called himself Lancelot de Capulus and challenged one exorcist in particular to come try and fight him.
Lancelot.
That's Count Capelus's first name. The nobleman they say was kidnapped? Did he turn into a demon? Or is this some kind of scheme?
Hey, any chance you know if the exorcist he wants to fight is Shigure?
Yeah, he seeks a duel with Legate Shigure Rangetsu, or so the rumor goes.
That's the real Count.
That's a bit of a leap.
The Count is a prideful man. But when the Abbey stole his political power, his own former servant Shigure rose to Legate and suddenly outranked him. The disgrace must have been worse than death.
Then the lord your family used to serve was...
That's right. The Capeluses.
Then, if the Capeluses were the royal family's hidden dagger, the Rangetsu clan was its blade.
A demon that can wipe out Vortigern is no joke. If we could team up with him, that'd give us a real edge.
That's a real big if for some of us, Eisen.
It did work! I went from, thinking I was totally disgraced by the rabbit thing to this. So that goes back to a long time ago when we went to Renede to drop off Omega Elixir stuff. There was mention of, exorcists chasing after, or looking for the Count, who had been kidnapped by some demon, and only the Count had had survived, and his entire household had been wiped out. So it sounds like he turned into a giant super mega demon. So now he's challenging Shigure, which means that the only person that can take him on, quote unquote, the only person who can take him on is Rokuro, since he's the one who defeated Shigure. So that means that's probably where he gets his costume, and it all comes back around full circle. Yay! The plan never fails. The plan never fails, never fails, it never fails. Except when it does, and it give me rabbits. But the rest of the time, the plan never fails, never fails, never fails, never, never, never. Also, I'm running, low on gear now. I have discovered that I have mastered so much gear that I need to find some new gear, but I don't know if there's anything higher than what I have, so I may not be able to. Alright, let's get going to that thing. Port Vortigern. Okay, so to get to Vortigern, you go through Renede. But there's a thing over here. What's this? What could it be now?
The boss has a request for you.
Not a message, but a request.
A whitehorn dragon has been showing up in the Aldina Plains. The boss wants you to kill it.
Since when did the Bloodwings become agents of justice? Interested in protecting the world from dragons?
Hey, we're not out to save the world. This is just to put an end to Zavid's madness.
Did Zavid do something in particular?
He's been harassing exorcists, trying to get more information on that dragon. That's got the Abbey on alert, which makes trouble for us. Our spies in the Abbey can't operate under these conditions.
And that's where we come in. Does that mean Zavid is in the Aldina Plains too?
Got it in one. Just be careful. Zavid and that dragon are even more agitated than usual.
Let's go.
Are you gonna fight Zavid again?
The time has come.
Oh snap! Well, I guess I know what we're doing on the next episode, but not this episode. This episode, we're taking care of one thing. One thing at a time, guys. One thing at a time. That's the secret to playing these games. So do one thing at a time, and then you make sure you have a nice thing here that can tell you where the next quests and stuff are. I gotta tell you how many games. I can't tell you how many games did not give me. You guys probably know too. Like, there's so many games where you don't get those little like quest lists or whatever, so you can like check quests off as you go. Yeah, it's just infuriating. Like when you're trying to do these side quests late in the game, and you have all these quests that you completely have forgotten about because the game doesn't give you any kind of quest log, or I know quest logs are relatively anything, but just something, you know, like quest log or notes or anything really, just kind of help you get there. You know what I mean? I don't know. Maybe it's just me. All right, Vortigern time. Now Vortigern time. All right. I don't have one of those little hoverboard things here yet. So where am I going to? Interesting. I guess I don't know where I'm going to. Eastern Seagate Route. Sounds good to me.
I'll show you the beauty
Really?
of my
You want to
secret.
fight?
I'll escape dark and light.
You really want to fight?
I can't even call that a fight.
Because it wasn't. I will admit this place was really awesome the first time we came here, about 100 episodes ago.
I see you've come, Shigure.
Count Capelus. It's been a long time.
Oh, wait. Is that you, Rokuro? Leave now. You are not the one who I summoned here. I want your brother, the traitor Shigure.
Sir, if I'm not mistaken, I believe Shigure's execution was assigned to me.
Ha! Oh, please. Don't make me laugh. You had your chance. You couldn't even scratch him, you wretched dog. Frankly, I don't need any Rangetsu to do my bidding any longer. Not with the power that I've attained by devouring everyone in the entire manor. I shall administer your punishments myself, with my own hand.
You're the one who devoured the people at the manor? How could you do that?
I never knew humans were so delicious. After I make a meal of you and the rest of those damnable exorcists, this will be my kingdom, my feeding ground!
Welp, it looks like the only thing that got abducted was this guy's conscience.
Remain there, Rokuro. Your lord commands you. Wait and be thankful that your blood will stain my blade beside your brother's.
There's no reasoning with this guy.
Wait.
Rokuro?
I refuse. If you simply wanted to eat flesh, then perhaps I wouldn't stop you. But dying to you would make a mockery of the Rangetsu name. Turn your blade on me or my brother and we won't hold back. Not even against an impotent lord.
You! How dare you speak to your master like that? Double hate you, ungrateful cur!
This cur has fangs he's all too happy to use.
So I was kind of hoping this would be a little cooler. I mean, it's alright. It's not too bad. I don't know why they didn't have him just say, "I'm the one that killed Shigure," because I don't think you can unlock this. Maybe you can. Seems like it'd be really hard to unlock this though first.
Killing flash! When I'm this close, I won't miss! Form zero! Thunder! For three! Double haze! Oh, damn it! Damn it!
Ow, 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 ow.
Your troubles receive life's blessing.
Photo blue! Jade way!
At least he's cool looking. He definitely looks cool. Ow.
Form seven!
You thought I'd stop there? Annihilating? Crash!
No escape! Jade way!
Thermal skewer. Cleansing lance.
Photo blue! Double haze!
At least this thing is actually pretty easy to dodge once you learn it.
Form seven! Photo blue! Deception! Shooting star!
How could this happen?
Shooting star!
It's not a very hard fight at all.
Double haze! Jade way! Double haze! Double haze! Armor crusher! Shooting star! See this? Jade way! No escape! Form two!
I can't dodge it when I'm stunned.
No escape!
Come on, guys. We're so close to being done. Just finish him off, somebody.
Form seven!
Whoa, that was cool. I wonder what that was. Did you just, like, heal everybody?
Form seven!
Whew. I thought we were done for.
Grants +1 maximum BG to characters wearing equipment that has been enhanced 10,000 times. 35. That was
I'm sorry. I know you were hoping to negotiate an alliance.
Don't worry. I don't think he's someone we could fight alongside.
Come on, Rokuro. You wanted to kill him from the very start, didn't you?
No. Well, maybe a little.
So you did want to.
You're a pretty scary guy when push comes to shove. Whatever happened to honoring your ancestral debt?
I don't think I'm a hypocrite. My debt was made when I was human. That has nothing to do with the demon I am now.
That's how you really look at it?
I do. I incurred my debt toward you after I became a demon, and you can count on me to repay it.
I'll take your word for it then.
But Rokuro, when the Count said he was going to kill Lord Shigure, was that really something impossible to forgive?
How do I say it? I will kill anyone who disparages Rangetsu's skill. That's all. That's just nonsense. I'm sure I sound like the Count. I won't ask you to understand.
Of course I don't understand. But still, I don't think it's nonsense. There are just some things a person can't surrender.
Yeah, and one of them is defending your family name, right? That was what it was all about. You just insulted that the Count was like, "Oh yeah, I'm totally gonna kill you and your brother, and it'll be no big deal." Yada yada yada. I get that. I do actually. Alright, so that was not a super fancy side quest, but at least it was a side quest that we got done. Yay. Did we get a thing for that? I didn't even see it if we did. Nope. Boring. Dadgummit. Okay, so before we run off to take on the dragon, which is I think what we're going to do next, I just wanted to hit Logos real quick and see if there was anything new going on, and it does look like there might be something to check out, so we're going to do that real quick. We're going to do that super quick. There we go.
I heard you guys managed to beat Shigure Rangetsu.
Word travels fast again, as usual.
As I understand it, succession of the Rangetsu clan goes to the one who kills his predecessor. That means you're the successor, Rokuro. Or have you taken the name Shigure now?
You have to kill the head of the clan to succeed them?
I don't intend to step up as the new head. But how do you know about my family's customs?
We're all part of the same underworld. Word travels. A long time ago, we tried to assassinate another Shigure, but we lost 30 of our number instead.
Naturally. It'd take more than that to do a Shigure in.
In retrospect, I wonder if even 300 men would have been enough. Your Shigures are a tough bunch. Look at your brother. He was a legate.
Yeah, he was probably the strongest head the clan ever had.
That being said, did you know there's a demon out there not even he managed to cut down?
Are you serious?
That must be some crazy demon if a legate couldn't even take it down.
Tell me about it.
It was a swordsman who looked like a dragon. Shigure was sent to exterminate it, but came away empty-handed. And quite recently, it was sighted at the Empyrean's throne.
Sounds like a job only I can handle.
Oh, wait. You're not the only one here. Only fools rush in.
Don't bother, Magilu.
Yeah, you should know better. He won't listen.
Besides, I think we're all fools here.
Point taken.
A dragon swordsman not even Shigure could kill. I'm getting excited just thinking about it.
Good luck.
Oh, man. So now we have another thing for Rokuro to take down in light of Shigure, because there's no more Shigure, so. Maybe this will be the one that gives him his color up. But the only thing I'm not sure about is I have to go to the Empyrean's throne, and I have to go to the Empyrean's throne at the end of the game. So that kind of makes me a little nervous. But maybe we'll try it. Oh, there's a thing here too, huh? Wait, where's it at?
It's a history book titled The Rise and Fall of Midgand. About 800 years ago, our continent was conquered by a military force from another continent. Few records exist of the following 500 years, a period known as the Era of Darkness, or the Dark Period. Then 300 years ago, a great hero named Claudin Asgard reunited the kingdom, bringing an end to the Dark Period.
Claudin, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
All right, that's enough for today.
Thanks for teaching me, Arthur. Your techniques are so amazing. Where did you learn them?
They came from my own master, a man named Claudin. He developed them himself.
Wow, they're so graceful. I wish I could move like that.
I've taught you the forms, but for some reason your execution deviates from the ideal.
Well, my body just kinda moves on its own.
You're a handful, Velvet. But I will say you do resemble Claudin some. He was a strange person himself. He always wore this peculiar cape, for instance.
Cape, you say?
Deep down, Claudin was strong like fire, vivacious like water, steadfast like earth, and free like wind. I can't help but admire him to this day.
Wow, I'd love to meet him.
Sadly, that's impossible.
Is he dead?
Yes, he is. He died to protect me. That's why
No way. The events recounted in this book happened 300 years ago. It can't be the same Claudin.
Velvet, are you okay?
I'm fine. Don't mind me.
King Claudin was quite strong, wasn't he?
He was more than just that. He's the most well-loved and trusted king in our history. or so the book claims.
To this day, all of Midgand's rulers claim to be direct descendants of King Claude in Asgard. Knowing that, there might be meaning behind them bestowing Artorias with the grandiose title of Shepherd. I could see it as an attempt to recreate the same glory enjoyed by the Hero King who ended the Dark Period.
If that's true, it's a childish ploy. The world's not so easily changed.
I wouldn't be so sure. What matters is that the title inspires hope in the people, who in turn give him their support. Then, as their shepherd, he can guide his flock in any direction he pleases.
If Artorias knowingly accepted that title, we can be sure he's fully committed to his cause.
Oh, he's certainly committed. I've seen just how far he's willing to go.
So I get the feeling that's a cutscene I probably could have seen a long time ago. But it's interesting, weird that Claudin would be that old. Is Artorias that old?
Benwick told me that you can mop the floor with the water you've used for washing rice, and it'll make the wood shiny. Is that true?
It is. Not only does it get the floor clean, it'll put on a layer of rice brown oil at the same time. 2 birds with 1 stone.
Wow, that's awesome! I didn't know that.
Yeah, rice water has a lot of uses. The first time you use a new earthenware pot, boil rice water in it, and you'll extend its lifespan. And if you use it when you're rehydrating dried fish, it'll tenderize it and take away the fishy smell too. And if you water plants with it, it acts as a fertilizer. It's really useful stuff.
Wow, look at you, Velvet. Maybe I could see you with a family after all.
You don't have to act so surprised.
Still, I've never read that in any of my books before. How did you end up learning all that?
I learned from Celica, who learned it from our mom. It's just been passed down across the family.
Wow! What else did you learn from your sister growing up?
Celica taught me everything our mom knew about cooking, from the basics to more advanced techniques. Speaking of which, rice water is really useful when cooking too. If you use it to boil radishes, it'll get rid of their bitter taste. When you use it to boil bamboo shoots or burdock roots, they'll soften and take on a nice white color. My mother taught Celica that anyone who threw away rice water wasn't qualified for housework, and my sister passed it on to me too.
You know so many cool things!
When I needed to make when you need to make a child eat their vegetables, it'll go over better if you can cook them tender and not so bitter.
I bet you'd make a pretty good mom one day, Velvet.
You really think so? Actually, since you're here, Bienfu, I have to ask. Those are discarded vegetables on your tray there, aren't they?
Yeah, but they're just raw scraps left over from cooking. I was on my way to throw them out just now.
What are you talking about? That's all still good stuff you can use. Look at those radish leaves. Dice them up, fry them in oil, add soy sauce, cooking wine, bonito flakes, and sesame seeds, and voila! A perfectly healthy topping for rice. And that potato skin? If you wipe the inner side on a mirror, it won't fog up. Put some salt on those lemon rinds and you can use them to scrub a wash basin sparkling clean.
Holy cow, Velvet! You're a treasure trove of knowledge.
You know what's been bothering me? These pirates are way too wasteful with their food. They leave so much garbage.
You might be getting a little carried away here.
Yeah, I think you've made the jump from potential mom to bothersome in-law.
I think only Isaac can get away with saying that. That's the best part. Alright, so we have a demon for Rokuro to chase down. We've got to deal with Zavid and his dragon. And I still gotta figure out how to get that potion. So, plenty of stuff still to do. So join me next time and we'll do some of it. But not all of it, probably. But some of it. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you then. Do not throw out your rice water. It's super, super good. It's good stuff. Rice water.